Welcome to the product tutorial for Tend Task Household Organizer. I'm going to walk you through the onboarding process and the main features of the app in this video. When you first open the app, you'll receive these three explainer screens, starting with building a team, creating lists, and adding tasks. I'll walk you through each of these in detail. Once you've created your account and verified your email, you'll be prompted to build your team. The team function is at the heart of this app. The goal is to remind both partners that the care of your home and your family is the responsibility of both of you. It's you against the tasks, not you against each other. Here you can create your team or enter in the code you received from your partner. If you're creating a team, this is where you give it a name. Get creative here and have fun with it. Build a sense of solidarity with each other. Once you've created your team, you'll see the code you can use to invite your team members. Of course, your partner should get the first invite, but you can also include kids, roommates, and extended family members. You have two options to share your code. You can copy and paste it into an external message or go straight to the message app on your phone. Like this. Now that your team is set up, you can further customize your app using the comprehensive list of care categories. Select only those categories that apply to you so you won't see unnecessary tasks when you use the app. When the categories are selected, they'll be highlighted in yellow. Once you're done, press Next. That's it. You're done with the one-time onboarding process. Now when you log in, you'll go directly to your dashboard. At the top of the dashboard, you'll see the time you spent on tasks today. I'll show you how to use this feature in a little bit. Then you'll see your time-based task list. You can toggle between today, tomorrow, this week, and the weekend. Plus, you can see your teammates' tasks. When you're ready to add new tasks, you can do that by clicking on the plus sign in the left bottom corner of the dashboard. And finally, you'll see the navigation bar, which will quickly take you where you need to go. Now it's time to dig into the list feature. The list feature allows you to make custom lists that function for your unique household so that your whole team will always know what needs to be done. You can access this by selecting My List in the navigation bar. Your app automatically comes loaded with your to-do list and your team to-do list. But you can also add as many custom lists as you like. When you click the plus button, you'll be prompted to name your new list. Then your customized categories and tasks will pop up. You can select up to 5 tasks to get started. Those tasks will automatically be added to the new list. If you want to edit your list, click on the 3 dots in the upper right corner of the screen, which will take you to this screen where you can rename the list, add team members, or delete the list. Don't forget to hit save when you're done. Now let's look at the Add Task feature. Here's where you can communicate important details, set due dates, assign tasks to your team, and track the time it takes you to do your work. To add a task, you can click that plus sign on the dashboard, or you can select Add a new task in any list. When you add a task, you'll see this list of categories and related tasks again. You can select up to 5 tasks to add at a time to make it quick and easy to plan. Again, these are the categories that you selected during the onboarding process. I'll show you how you can edit those later. This is how the tasks look when they're selected. When you're done, press Add Task. If you want to add a task that isn't on the list, all you have to do is type it in the search bar. If a matching task doesn't show up, you can simply hit Add Task at the bottom of the screen. Once your task is added, you can tap on any of the tasks in your list to get the task details. Here you can change the team member that the task is assigned to, select a due date and time. You can easily access the next few days at the top of the screen or use the calendar feature to set the date further into the future. If you want a task done at a specific time, click on the All Day, and you can set the specific time that the task needs to be done. Next on the task detail screen, you'll see the category where the task was found. If you've entered a custom task, you have the option of selecting the category it applies to. We're working on reporting features that show how much time is spent on each category. This will give you better information for planning and delegating and eliminating tasks from your day that consume too much time and energy. Next, you'll see the list where the task was added. New tasks are automatically applied to the main team list, unless you created them while adding a new list or from a list screen. Next, you can add notes for your tasks to make sure everyone knows what needs to be done and how. And finally, you can add relevant images and track your time using these icons in the bottom left corner of the task screen. Select the stopwatch to track your time on a task. The app has a built-in timer that you can use to gain a better understanding of how long a task takes you to do. Now, everyone overestimates how much time they spend on a task, and they underestimate how much time a task should take their partner. So this is a tool for moving past those unnecessary arguments and toward more balance and understanding with each other. You can also enter your time using the manual log. This speeds up the process when you already have a realistic understanding of how much time a task takes. To see all of your tasks and quickly add time, select Track Time from the navigation bar. Finally, let's look at managing your account by selecting Account in the navigation bar. First, you can edit or customize your profile. You can add a photo here, change your display name, and edit and update the categories on your list. You can also access your team code here so that you can invite additional team members to the app. This is also where you access your team settings, change the name of your team, invite new team members, or delete your team. Notification preferences can be set for mornings and evenings so you remember to check off your tasks each day. And finally, this is where you can access support. If you have any questions, concerns, or feedback, this is the place to do it. I read every single email and text, and I'm always open to feedback that will improve your experience. Thanks for taking the time to learn about Tend Task Household Organizer.